Hello everybody, Candy Dolls is here. Today I'm going to try to remove these factory scars from her body. I never did this before, and I think I know acetone is not a good solution to try to remove paint from bodies because they become very strange texture. So I would try to sand it off with sandpaper, and I have this thin with a grid of P400, and I have somewhere also 800. This is finest I have, and I have this little bit thicker 180, and I think I will start to try to do it with this thing first. So follow me. I hope it's work. Okay, it's working, but of course it's leave a little bit strange texture. Sorry, my English, I didn't find words. But I think I will try to this one right now. Let's see how it's look. Very nice. And I think I will continue later and try to remove this these things to these lines. Let's see if this finer paper can remove factory paint. It's removing, but it's going a little bit slow, so I think I go back to this paper and remove it first. Yeah, like this, and then I will continue with finer grit 400, and maybe I will polish her with 800 afterwards. So I think I will try to remove these letters as well from her back. I already begin to sound here, so why stop on this? Now I removed these scars of fabric paint, and if I put it closer to the camera you can see maybe it's kind of coarse, this surface. So now I'll try to sand it in a finer grease and make it smoother. So I think I will try to compare her these two surfaces so you can see results after different grit of sandpaper. So this was with first 180, very harsh, and then with 400 I polished it quite well actually. It feels much better. If you want to make her skin much more smoother, so try to find a grit. I actually find 800 I had, and buff it up here really nicely, and it feels actually very smooth and silky. So 800 it's max I have. So I think I will continue this in two next steps. First I will use 400 on her whole body, and then I buff it up with 800. If you have sandpaper much finer, I think there is like 2000, 3000. I think you can even give her this shiny look, but I don't like this shiny look in her skin, so I think this matte is very nice. And after I done with her, I think I will blush her body with a pastel and seal it with Mr. Super Clear. This will be very nice. So I continue with 400 right now, and the other leg and whole body. Now she is done. Her body is nice and smooth and not so shiny, which I like. And then to the next step, it will be removing her head and hair and factory paint from her face. Actually, I want to say I'm sorry for if I'm talking very quiet, because it's night here and everybody's sleeping, and I'm trying to be very quiet. I don't know why, but I get my creative kicks at night. I'm really loud, you know. So I want to say goodbye, good night for everybody, and see you in the next video.